Good morning. How are you today?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Faiz and Aisa, good morning. Aisa, can you hear us? Good morning, my dear. Good morning. So Amjad joined. Let's wait a few minutes before we start. Good morning, ya Amjad. Good morning, Amjad. So prepare your copybooks, all of you. We're gonna write some comprehension questions on the copybook.
Good morning.
Okay.
Morning. So I'll wait only 1 more minute and then I'll start. Prepare your copybooks. We're gonna write some comprehension questions about what Joe did.
But we write
We wrote 2 questions, yeah, Aisa, 2 questions, right? And I think the second question you didn't complete it. We're gonna continue with question number 2 and then 3, 4, and 5. Munira joined. I think your friends now, they will join. Kareem. Good morning. Good morning,
my
Munir.
electricity went off because I late.
Yeah, I
Because
know. I know Mustala have sent that electricity went off.
Good morning.
Good morning, ya Kareem. Good morning. So Kareem, we're gonna write some comprehension questions on the copybook. Prepare your copybook, dear. Munir, this. So prepare your copybooks, please. So we wrote number 1 and 2. Now we're gonna go to number 3. I'm gonna write number 2 again since most of you couldn't copy the answer of number 2 last time in the previous session. So let me write the date today. Today is 19th. Today is Friday. On Sunday.
Good morning.
Good morning, Gerani. Sunday is Mother's Day, so prepare something for your mothers.
Miss,
Yeah, Munir.
me
Yes.
and my sister are preparing for the Mother's Day.
Oh, you're preparing something for your mother. That's great,
Yeah.
Munir. That's great. So we're gonna continue, Yarani, on the copybook. We wrote number 1 and 2. Some of you couldn't complete number 2. I'm gonna write the question again and the answer for number 2. So we said why number 2 was, why do the boys ask Joanna?
Can you wait?
Yes, dear. Faiz, you didn't write number 1?
No, I didn't because I didn't. I didn't have internet.
Oh, okay. So Faiz, number one was question number one. We said, how do you know that Joanna is talent or good at basketball?
Miss,
Yes.
I don't finish question. I don't finish number one.
Okay, so let me write number one for you again, and then I'll go to number two. Number one, we said, how do you know? Do you know? Oh, that Joanna, right? Like that. This is what we wrote.
Yeah.
Is good
Is
at
good
is good at
at
basketball.
playing.
Okay.
Miss, you here I write it good at playing.
At playing basketball. Okay, so we can add playing for it. So our answer was, who wrote the answer?
Me.
Yes, Yarani, can you read it to your friends loudly?
Miss,
Okay.
no, not now. Miss, let me finish it first.
Take your time, Faiz, he'll be reading it. Read it, ya Rani.
Joanna is a good basketball player because she practiced a lot. She could also jump very high around 6 feet high.
Okay, so I'm gonna write what Rani said. Joanna is a good basketball player.
Miss, can you wait?
Okay, Faiz, I'm gonna write this and then I'll give you minutes to copy it because she practices. So Rani, if you wrote to practice, write practices with S. because she practices daily.
Hi, Miss Hasna.
Good morning. So yeah, Ahmed, we are on the copybook completing the questions and the answers. So we said Joanna is good at basketball, good at
Yes, yes.
basketball, or a good basketball player because she practices daily, and she could jump very high, around 6 feet, around 6.
Miss, can you wait?
Yes, dear. I'll wait now. So high. So around 6 feet high.
Yes, I have finished.
Great, dear, great. That's great. So we'll go to number 2 after a minute.
Miss, no,
One-
Miss, I am in because.
No, I'm gonna wait, yeah, Munir, because Jamal now joined. Good morning, yeah, Jamal.
Good morning.
So Jamal, we are on the copybook, my dear, okay? We are on the copybook. We are writing the questions. So complete, we wrote number 1 last time. We are in number 2, yeah, Jamal, right?
Yes.
Okay, dear. I still have Aya and Dala and Lean. And who
Miss,
else?
I think Dala joined from the first session. I think.
I don't know. So Dala, Aya, and Lean. The girls are absent today.
Yeah, Dala. Dala is not absent.
She was the first session. Maybe she has no electricity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe she has no electricity.
Maybe the connection.
Yeah, maybe something related to connection. So for number 2, can I start or not yet?
Just wait, I'm
Okay, okay, dear, I'm gonna wait.
she could
I'm gonna wait.
I have finished. I finished.
Great.
it's not I'm done.
Great, yeah, Faiz. Who's still writing? Who's still copying? I think you should be all done. Number 2, why? Let's go to number 2. They said, why do the boys ask Joanna So why do the boys ask Joanna to play with them? Last time we answered this one and we said they needed one more. So the boys,
They need one more player.
great Yarani, they must have needed one more player to play, to be even. It means to have the same number in each team or in each group. So
Can you
the
send this
boy-
on e-school?
yeah, for sure. Last time I posted it and I'm gonna post it this time again. So the boys must have. So the boys must have needed another
هم بدرس
person
بدي مع شاي. Needed another
person to make even teams, to make even teams. Oh, sorry. Even teams. So they wanted to make, the boys must have needed another person to make even teams. It seems that their team is missing one member. So they decided to call Joanna.
Yes, I have finished.
Great, yeah, Isa, great. We will go to number 3 after a minute.
Yes, I'm done.
Great. So let me go to number 3. All of you are done. Can I go to question number 3? Or I will?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, great. So question number 3, they said, what clues? So what clues? What clues in the text tell you in the text, sorry.
This now number 3, what clues in the text tell?
Yeah, let me write number 3. I forgot
Okay.
the number. Sorry, Munir. Good that you said. So number 3, what clues tell you that Joe and her parents knew very little about basketball. So what clues I want the clues that tell you that Joe and her parents knew a little, very little about, or knew very little about basketball. Who can tell me? So at the beginning of the text, what did they say? Who can remember at the beginning of the text, what did they say?
They said they didn't have, they put the hoop 16 feet because they had no idea that it was only 10 feet long.
Great, yeah, Ahmad, great. So they didn't know how tall the hoop should be hanged. So at the beginning of the story, neither Joe nor her parents knew how tall should they hang the hoop. So that's why they hanged it very high, and it was so higher than the normal one. So in the text, they state, or in the text, it is stated that, it means said, that neither Joe nor her parents knew how tall a basketball hoop should be. So in the text, it is stated that neither Joe nor her parents knew, it's the past of no, and it has a silent K, how tall a basketball hoop should be. And we said a hoop is the circled part. It's where the ball enters, the basketball enters. When you're done, just tell me, please.
I have finished.
You have finished? Yeah, Amjad, that's great. What
Me,
about,
done.
great, yeah, Ahmad, what about the rest?
I have finished.
Great, Rani. What about the rest? You done?
Miss, I'm finished.
I
I'm
know.
done.
I-
يا مس حسناء,
Yes, dear.
do you know that I made a squishy?
It's homemade. Is it homemade, yeah, Ahmad? Yes, yeah, Ahmad. Is it homemade?
Ahmed is not here.
Okay, so let me go to the next page. To a new question.
Yeah.
To a new question. The question number 4. Sorry, let me write it with red. So number 4 was TJ. Let's see.
TJ was shocked when he saw Joanna was a girl.
Was he, before the end, TJ feels embarrassed, right? Feels embarrassed. And I said embarrassed, it means shy. Because Joe blocks and I said blocks means stop. Joe blocks his shot. The question is now, what are some other facts or other effects of Joe's amazing blocks? So cite, it means pick. Cite
Yeah, but Miss Joe didn't put any effects.
evidence. How? There's no.
She didn't put effects on her face.
So there's evidence in the text, yeah, Ahmad,
Oh,
in the text. So find evidence in the text. Cite, it means find and write them down.
Miss Hasna.
Okay, dear. Nothing, Ahmad, by mistake. I was just muting Jamal and
Yes.
I unmuted you. Okay, dear. So as you know that TJ feels embarrassed and then he asked them that he said he wanted to end up the game. What are some other effects of Joe's amazing blocks? In the text, they listed some.
Well, in the whole paragraph and some in the text,
Yeah.
they did say she dribbled. That's
Yeah,
evidence.
so that's
That's-
great. That's great, ya Ahmed. That's one of the things that happen. So what about, did they start all of them blocking the way or not?
Yeah.
So they did their best to keep the ball away from Joe, since Joe was a great player. And then at the end, they asked Joe if she could dunk the ball, and we said what's the meaning of dunk, right?
I have no idea what dunk means.
Oh, that's great, Ahmed. Who can tell Ahmed what's the meaning of dunk? Fayez, the rest, Rani, Munir, Amjad, Karim, for
Miss
sure,
me-
Raisa, yeah,
Me-
Jamal.
This means jump with the
With the
with the ball
ball,
and
yeah,
put it.
great, yeah,
Mm,
Amjad. That's
it's
great, yeah, Amjad. That's great. That's great.
basket.
That's great. That's great. So, Ahmad, when you dunk a ball, you jump very high and with the ball, and then you put it inside the basket. That's called dunk.
For
And
me, when you
and
jump,
she
ball
she
will,
didn't have any idea. She didn't have any idea about it. She didn't have any idea.
as a professional basketball player, I have no idea.
So let's go to the answer. We will say the boys. So the boys start passing. So they start passing the ball to keep it away from her. That's from Joe, right? From Joe. I'm gonna write from Joe, not from her, so you can know who's her. They also wonder. So they wonder if she is able to dunk the ball. So they wonder if she is able. Dear, here there's a mistake. If she, they wonder if she is, not is. Okay, if she is able to dunk the ball. At first, she had no idea about dunking a ball. She had no idea about that. Then, but she didn't show anyone that. She asked them, "What's dunking a ball?" And then they told her. They had no idea about that.
Done.
Done. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, Miss Hasna,
Yes, dear.
this squishy is not a very good fidget.
It's not.
But do you know what this fidget means?
Yeah.
It's like squishies and
Squishies
puppet.
and slimes and these things. Yes.
Yeah. I have a Rubik's Cube as a fidget and slime as a fidget.
Yeah.
And I made this from the real slime. This is real slime.
That's, yeah, I can see it on the screen, yeah, Ahmed. Great that you're just
Miss, can you wait
experimenting
a
things.
little bit?
Yeah, I will wait for sure.
I'm in a wonder.
It's
Okay.
because in Lebanon we don't have a lot of fidgets.
Yeah, nowadays we have nothing, yeah, Ahmad. Nowadays everything, the shops are closed and you could rarely or barely find things around, especially toys. So let's go to number 5. Karim, you're done, or I wait for you?
If you want to write it, write because I'm unable.
Okay.
Flexible. Okay,
Okay.
I have finished.
So let's go to number 5. The text and pictures, we said they are on the pages, appear to be slanted. Slanted, it means blurred. They are not clear. Why do you think the illustrator does that? We said because the characters are moving. When you play basket, you don't stand still. So all the illustration, it means the pictures that are found, they are taken while the player or Joe is playing. Yes. Why do you think?
امزح معك امزح امزح معك امزح.
Kamal, you have to be muted, dear. Why do you think the illustrator chose to set the page? So why do you think he set the pages in this way? So we said, why is the pictures slanted or blurred? And the answer, because the illustrator is talking about movable characters. They are moving characters. Faiz left again. It's okay, dear. So the illustrator must have might have chosen to do that because the characters are moving. So they are not standing still around while they are playing. So the illustrator might have chosen to do this, right? Do over here. Because the characters are moving around while playing basketball. We are done. When you're done, you can close your copybook, and like this, we're done for today. We still have a session. We will work on vocabulary part. We're gonna learn some vocab words related to this unit.
Miss, you mean we finish from the
From this,
vocab?
we will learn the vocabulary words. Yes, ya Karim. In the next session, I have you another session today.
Okay. Thanks.
Welcome, my dear. So in the other
Miss,
session, we're gonna work
because
on vocab
my hand broke. I cannot anymore write because my first book, my first English book finished. This
Yeah.
is a new one.
Okay, ya Karim. You're tired. It means you're tired. But we have to write these notes, Karim. Okay, we have to write them.
Miss, I have finished.
Great, ya Amjad.
Miss, we finished the questions.
Yeah, we're done, dear. We're done for today. So
I have finished.
great. All of you are done?
Yes.
Okay, bye, dear. See you on the next session.
Goodbye.
Bye.